Moving on, EV mobility startup Simple Energy has launched its first e-scooter and it's already raising eyebrows. Simple One, the company says it comes with a certified range of 212 kilometers, which is by far the highest among its peers. CNBC-TV18's Jude Sanit caught up with Simple's founder and CEO Suhas Rajkumar to find out more about the sale targets, revenues and the company's next innings. Take a look.
Delays are for good reasons. I believe that is the silver lining for us. On the table, I think it's more or less to do with the range, performance, and the safety. And these are three questions that every consumer is asking today, which they are bored of in other products. So I think Simple One will definitely cater those much more than they expect. And on road, I think consumers are going to love it. And they're going to help us build the empire on Simple One to other form factors going forward.
And I have to come to the two big points that I think resonate the most with customers: a range of 212 kilometers and 1.58 including a fast charger. How have you managed to score big on both fronts, really? And does this give you a clear competitive advantage now when you look at the rest of the market?
Yeah, of course. So if you look at the same price point, you will not get beyond 100 kilometers of range or a bigger battery pack or a faster scooter or a much utility-oriented scooter, which is purely what we want to aim at, right? So the scooter's utility is around 30 liters boot space. You have a great riding comfort. You come up with a range. By the way, you mentioned 212, that is 6% SOC. If you extend that, it's 225. So we have definitely topped that up, and we try to close in our initial claims of 236, right? So that brings in a proposition where consumers are willing to look at an option which is not only a value proposition in terms of the price point, but also caters your burning question of range.
So 1 lakh bookings, I'm given to understand, have already been made. What kind of sales target do you have in mind? How many of these do you hope to sell in what period of time?
Yeah, so the pre-bookings that we've got is crossed 1 lakh, of course. That has been a great run for us. I think that also helped us gain the momentum and go forward and innovate more further on that. And apart from that, I think we're looking at about close to about 1.5 lakh sales in the next 18 months. That's our realistic target. Hopefully we can cross that mark as well. Premium scooters are the way to go. A lot of people are okay to spend that, and we look at volume game happening soon. So I think that's a 1,400 crores order book that is on our table, and this 1 lakh guys will convert into a 10 lakh and a much more than that.
Okay, that's a very optimistic outlook. The factory where we are in right now, capacity of about 1 million. Are you looking to ramp up? What kind of period are we looking at in terms of expansion and ramp up of production?
So usually a ramp up will take about 8 months because you have to expand the line, you have to expand your storage capacity. Though we have catered that down to at least 6 months. So given we'll observe our bookings for next 6 months and how our sales go through into multiple cities, because initially we are coming in Bangalore, but it's just a few months. After that we are pressing a button and expanding into various cities. We're not going phase 2, phase 3 again in terms of smaller cities. Phase 2 will cover at least 40-45 cities. Phase 3 will cover the entire India. That's our focus. So I think the demand, if it skyrockets, we'll anticipate that and expand the factory to its maximum capacity. While we have started working on building a larger capacity as well, which is in talks right now. So hopefully in the next 18 months we'll have Vision 2.0 for people to view at, and we can scale much faster in our product.
What is the launch pipeline looking like in terms of timeline itself? By when do you launch new products and what will they be?
For us, it's much easier to put in the pipeline. In 8 months, we'll have a production model announcement rather than a concept. So we are looking to productionize it first and then launch, and delivery begins within, like we did, in a week. So that's our point. And 8 months, I think you'll see at least one scooter coming in.
How will these plans weigh in on your revenue outlook? What is that going to be like, and where do you go from?
So they'll only add the top line. I think our focus is to add the top line and double it to what the existing market is. For example, I think 25,000 scooters a month, that's the toppest selling scooter. So we are looking to double that up with our offering and 2 or 3 more options on that. So that will improve our top line and also give us scale much faster than other people have. So we look to top the scale about in next 2 years by introducing multiple variants. While we understand there are consumers who are okay to purchase a much better product in a better price, premiums sometimes don't really go with everyone. So we want to have options for everyone, and I think that is the strategy that we're going forward with.
Are you looking at a revenue number as of now?
Yeah, so I think 1,500 crores is what we're looking next 12 months to top. Hopefully we can surpass that.
Right. And in terms of funding itself, I think 42 million has been the total fund that's come in over 2 rounds of funding. What is that fund pipeline looking like in terms of a timeline? By when will you go for the next one?
I think we're closing one more round this next 1 month. We're in the midst of it. and the new round will open again for, I think we are raising around $100 million in that. We're looking at a lot of institutions interest on that. So
100 million, you said, right? Okay.
So I think our board members anyways highlighted that a lot of institutions are looking at Simple. Hopefully we can close in on a big number before everything.
On that note, it is time for us to head into a short break. But coming up next, Tidy Up offers bag and shoe storage solutions. We put the company on the hot seat to find out their growth plans. Stay tuned.